All right, guys. So we're here, and today we're gonna talk investing because there's been a lot of changes now because of Robinhood. I think because of Robinhood, now we have a few other companies now charging zero for commission on some of these trades.
I think Robinhood really was putting the pressure on these bigger companies by not charging commissions on trading, and that was bringing a lot of those bigger companies customers to them. And I think that's the reason that these bigger companies decided to drop the charges on the commission fees and stuff.
If you
What,
remember,
what were the commission fees? Were they a percentage?
You have an account with them, right?
yeah, Charles Schwab, which is the one most recently, October 7th, they decided to go on ahead and do away with the fees. They were charging about $5 per trade. But I mean, if you're trading, if you're the kind of guy that trades often, it adds up.
It adds up to.
And it's one thing if you're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars and it's just $5. But if you're doing little trades, that's tough.
Which a lot of people are. A lot of people
Yeah.
that are new to investing have small accounts, and $5 to your small account, if you're paying every time you trade,
It's a lot of money.
yeah, it adds up.
Yeah.
It happened to me once before I knew about Robinhood, where I went to the bank to sell some of my shares, and they charged me about $400 in
Yeah.
that transaction, which is a lot
Yeah,
of money.
and
for
then
me.
that actually was what made you want to get a Robinhood account.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
I think it was like a couple of months later that Carlos came and told me about Robinhood.
Right. And so yeah, I think Robinhood's changed everything. They were getting so big and then taking away a lot of business from these other companies that. And you said E-Trade decided to go
Yeah.
zero, and now
I
Charles
think
Schwab.
basically everybody's going
Yeah.
zero commission.
Yeah, because they can't compete otherwise. So that's kind of good for us. But now, does that make you? Or I know you wanted to ask this question. Does that make people want to get out of Robinhood and go to another company that maybe has better information or share more information, things of that sort?
I think for certain people, it would make them want to go over to those bigger companies. But I think for a new investor that wants to kind of learn how it works and do things the same, nothing's better than Robinhood.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an easier way to learn how to trade than Robinhood. And it's easy to use, the app's easy to use, the online website is easy, the desktop website is easy to use. And I think for new investors, Robinhood is the way to go.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot. I've had it for 2 years and I've learned a lot. And I'm still learning. I just started trading options and stuff.
Which
So,
is good. Yeah.
yeah.
I know a lot of people have written to start trading options, and
I've
so
gotten
you
that comment a
finally,
lot of times. Yeah.
so you started jumping into it, man.
Yeah. I've made a few trades of options, and I'm still have a few open.
Explain to me how that works.
So options is basically you buy a call option or a put option. If you think the price of a company is going to go up, you'll buy the call option, and it gives you the right to buy 100 shares of that company at a lower price if you think the price is going to go up. So that would be the call, the
Mhm.
strike price.
Right.
So you'll pay less for those 100 shares. Or if what most people do is they sell off the option. So when the value of your option goes up, you sell it and you make the profit.
There's not a certain amount of time you have to wait before
Yeah,
you
they
sell.
do have an expiration. They have an no, you don't have. They have an expiration date, but there isn't an amount of time that you have to wait.
You could
to
sell an hour later if you want.
if the price goes up, and you could sell, yes.
Oh.
But there is an expiration date, and if you think the price is going to go up, and you buy a call option and the price goes down, if it gets to the expiration date and it hasn't reached that price, then you lost all your money. So basically, everything you put into it, you lost it. It
Oh.
minimizes risk, but there is a chance that you lose all the money that you invest into that option, which has happened
Without
to me.
having to, without having to buy the actual shares.
You don't have to buy the shares. At the end of the expiration date, you could buy the shares, but you don't have to buy the shares. That's why it's called an option.
Okay.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, and that's something that I think that I would want to have time to really jump into and start doing that way, and doing those type of trades as well. I mean, I think we should just get into it and start doing that.
Yeah.
A lot of people do very good with that.
I made $80 today on. I held the options for 1 day and I made $80 on those 2 trades.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that worked.
Yeah,
It
that
was
could add up
CGC,
as well.
That works.
That could add up
works,
very
man.
well.
Jeez, man, that's awesome. Yeah, so I'm really interested in seeing how all these companies are going to start giving more information, more things free. I think Robinhood's going to grow because I think Robinhood's going to start feeling the pressure
Well-
from everybody else going free.
Actually, what happened was after they announced that all those big companies were going free, Robinhood announced again they reintroduced their cash management part of their app. So now you're gonna be able to have a checkings account, savings account, and they're gonna be giving you 2%, 2.05% interest on uninvested money in your account.
It's not
So
bad.
that's also a little interesting, drawing people towards Robinhood. And I know I'm gonna open up a cash management account with them.
Well, that's good.
So I just want one of those cool little cards. I don't know if you've seen them.
No, I know I have some money in there that
It is
isn't being used.
Initially, when they were gonna do it, they were gonna do it 3%, right?
Yeah, they were gonna do 3%, but then there was a big drama because they weren't insured
Yeah.
and they hadn't reached a deal. So now it's 2.05% interest that they're gonna give you on your uninvested money.
Still good. Instead of making nothing, it makes something.
Yeah, that's pretty
Exactly.
cool. I like it. I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty good, man. So yeah, I've actually haven't made any more videos lately on stocks because I really haven't been buying anything. I've been buying some NRZ stock and trying to get up to 1,000 shares of that. So little by little, when it drops under 15, that's when I buy those, and that's what I've been doing with that one. Just buying at under 15 and trying to get up to
To build up
yeah,
for
where
that
I want it
dividend.
to be. Yeah. Once I get that dividend, then that dividend will go into investing. Maybe I'll start doing options with that.
Yeah, you can learn how to do options with that amount of money.
Yeah, it'll be good. So we should see how that goes. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, good luck with the option trading and
Now, hopefully, it helps people out and to know a bit about this.
yeah. Are you gonna be doing some videos on the options as well?
Yeah, once I learn a little better, once I figure it out, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe we can do some together there. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Take care.
See ya. Make money.